Hi friends, how are you? This is the Chaldonut speaking and welcome back to some more Civilization 5. We're here again playing Siam Immortal, and looking at the demographics, it's not ideal, I will have to say, but it's not that bad. I mean, we are dead last in a few things and 6th in pretty much everything else, but we're not that far out on literacy. We have better culture and faith than I ever have in a game. And we have 3 city-state allies. I think it's pretty solid. We are actually a little behind on faith now, which worries me. A little behind on faith and culture. We're starting to pull ahead on tech. So I think our science output is actually better than some of the other civs at this point. It's just we had a really slow start with tech. So that's going to be a work in progress for most of the game here, I think. But I do feel good about how things are coming along otherwise. And eventually we're going to make a play to pick up another city-state ally, and when that happens, we'll be in pretty great shape. In the meantime here, looking at our cities, obviously we had to invest a lot of time on protecting this southern border from the Carthaginians because it was pretty likely they were going to come kill us. And I really did not want to have to worry about that. Am I in rationalism? I am, right? Okay. I'm tempted to burn this great writer on that, but 2 science per turn could be worth it. If I apply it correctly, 2 culture per turn. Considering the fact that we're on standard speed, we have at least 100 turns left in the game. And it's also going to help us prevent our opponents from getting the lead in the tourism game and getting the culture victory. So that could be a good option. Man, we just got to 151 science. Oh, I think we just finished a university in one of these too. That's why. Okay. Oh wait, no, but we were building Oxford. They grew, I guess? That's it? Okay. Anyway, I think we'll just hold on to this great writer for now. Because I think I'm going to go for the great work. It's still fairly early in the game. It's possible it'd be better to go for the culture boost, but even then I could wait to get some more culture buildings out before I do that. The Leventa election was rigged, which is great. We are still solidly the ally of all 3 of our city-states here, which is big. Now, 2 turns and we get banking. When do we hit architecture? Ooh, we're a long way out, aren't we? Crap. We're a long way out. Yeah. Wait, no, that's scientific theory, isn't it? Yeah, architecture we're not as far away from. Here, if I prioritize this, and then this stuff, that's better, okay. So architecture we can pick up in 10 turns. Although, I think Porcelain Tower is already gone. I want to say. I can't remember from previous episodes. It's been a little while since I last played. Oh, we just got World Congress? Is that the deal? Okay. So we just met a whole bunch of people. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So is that... That's the Shoshone. That is Greece. Okay. Wait, how is their capital only 12? Size 12? Seriously? Wow. Okay. Make a proposal. So we will actually have plenty of delegates late game here, but for now, we get to make a proposal. And looking around, crap, all the civs are pro arts this game. That's gonna hurt us since we usually push science. I guess. World's Fair, no, they're culture focused. I don't want to help them with that. Not doing that. Natural, that doesn't benefit me. I don't really want to do any of these things. I guess I'll just do World's Fair, since I have no good alternatives right now. I don't have the delegates to force world religion through. World ideology isn't a thing yet. So, there really are no good World Congress options for me. And World's Fair, I mean, it does help your relations with other civs, so it's fine. Not the greatest, but still fine. We got a great profit, so that's pretty good. We can build a holy site. I think that's what we'll do. We don't really need to spread the religion anywhere, do we? Do we have a quest for it? Prague. It's gonna be one heck of a journey. I don't know about that. If we build the holy site, we might actually be able to win that faith quest, though. So I think I'll do that instead, which will give me +6 faith. And so now, I'm not working the tile. You're kidding me, right? Why am I not working the tile? That really causes a problem, taking them off of that. I kind of want to work this tile, man. I guess I could switch it to this city? Okay. So if I do that, I could spare the gold, honestly, and work that tile. There we go. Okay, so we're up to 39 faith per turn, which should help us with this faith quest for Geneva. Since we have 14 turns, we'll be able to catch up. Laventa has a quest for Shaolin as well. So maybe we should have gone with the, maybe we should have gone with the spreading religion route, but this will help us out with Geneva too. Although they're actually in a pretty good spot, since we just fulfilled a quest for them by getting this musician. Eh, it is what it is. There were pros and cons to both sides. Anyway, we can't do anything with this guy yet, so we're just gonna hold on to him. He's currently going to be taking maintenance costs, which isn't great, but, I mean, I think long-term it's probably worth it. Research agreement, I'll do it. I have the money to burn. Forbidden Palace, that would have been a good one to get. World Congress influence is pretty big, and that's an easy way to get a lot of it, so... Okay, I'm just looking at our unique unit here. I don't really need it, but I was just curious what it is. Let's start doing a Coliseum, because we are still growing pretty well, and I don't want to jeopardize that by diving back into unhappiness here. And then once that workshop finishes, I think we're just going to go for another trade unit, since we're only at 3 out of 5, and we could really do some good promoting our growth here. Let's do secularism, try to pump up that science. That was about an increase of, what, 25 right there, so that's pretty awesome. I will take it. Negotiate passage through my territory. No. 1 gold per turn, not worth. No, I'm not declaring wars. Not really into that here, especially since he's, like, on the other side of the map. Not quite worth the time. We have marble as the new demanded luxury. Good to know. Oh, and I just remembered, right, one of our viewers suggested a city name. I can't remember the name of the commenter, sorry about that. But, the suggestion was Trumpville, so we're going to go ahead and name our city Trumpville. And I think we'll do it in our 3rd expansion, since there's a lot of desert. And over here, obviously deserts have a lot of sand, and Donald Trump has a lot of resorts, and, you know, beaches, resorts, right? You see where I'm coming from here? So that city is going to be Trumpville. I think, maybe we'll name this city, I don't know. You know what we're going to name this city? I'm just going to do it. It's totally random, but you know what I'm thinking of right now? I'm thinking of cake. I'm thinking of cake, but we're going to do chocolate cake. Why? Because why not, really? So that's another city named. Okay. And then I still don't have a name for this city yet. I'm not sure. What's something that's happening in the game right now? Ooh, actually, this is a contested border, so I could do a name based on that. That'd be kind of fun. So let's do a name based on that. We'll do, trying to think here. Let's go with... I thought I was going to come up with something in that 2-second, 3-second, 4-second gap, but no. I got nothing, guys. So, that's great. Looking around, let's pick up astronomy. Because it's kind of not something I really want to research right now, but it's a tech we're going to need long term, so it's a good thing to go for it. I don't really know what to do right now. I mean, in terms of trying to get ahead here, we're kind of just staying the course, which I guess is okay. We still are improving our science output, but it's just really not ideal how things are going. Let's do a cargo ship. Let's get some sea trade going, maybe. That could be pretty good. Ernest Rutherford, okay. We're starting to stockpile great scientists. That's pretty good. Vancouver we're friends with all of a sudden. I don't know what happened there. We have the lead with 5 techs, so I think we are pulling ahead on science. That's really good. We just got architecture. Is Porcelain Tower still available? How in the... What? How is it 38 turns to build? You have got to be kidding me. Okay, why is my production so crap in my capital city? What is going on? I can get it to 24, that's the best I can do. I can produce 100 science, but I have 14 production. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. I gotta be honest, that's really terrible. Don't know what to do about that right now, though. We might not even have a workshop, though, so that's a problem. Yeah, we don't. Okay, we're doing that first. We're building a workshop before we do the Coliseum. It's more important. And then, more important than the Coliseum is the Porcelain Tower. So we're going to try to do that if we can get it. Hopefully that works out. Don't know for sure, but we're going to try. So, put our scientists to sleep and head into the next turn. And Uffizi is gone. Not that we're pushing culture, but it's still kind of rough to see wonders going off the board without us getting in on it. We can get a new unit or building. We lost a deal. We'll probably have to request that again. By the way, guys, the person that suggested the name, I just went to check because I felt bad about forgetting his name, was Jackson Nielsen. So thank you, Jackson, for the suggestion. Obviously, since we still don't have a name for our last city here, we were in need of suggestions, so thank you for contributing. And then, let's see here. So where were we? Right, we were going to go propose that deal for Ethiopia. We were going to pick up cocoa for spices to get our happiness back on track, which is good. And we have an open unit in our city here. So let's do a caravan so we can go to the capital. Alright. Now, looking at the situation, we're about to get attacked again, so we're going to have to upgrade these composites to crossbowmen. We just got them, which is excellent. So we can upgrade, which is going to be a big help. We can actually defend. Wonderful. Okay. And then, looking around, let's do a great work. Increase our culture output. And then, you... also do a great work with. And then our musician, we can't do anything with still, but that's fine. Looking around, we're still far behind on culture, but we're leading on faith now because of that holy site, which is awesome. We're starting to pull ahead on tech. Things are looking up, honestly. I'm feeling pretty good about this game now. I mean, it's still a little worrying that we're as far behind on most of the stats as we are, but it's very encouraging to see some of the other positive trends. Like now we're beating people on science per turn, for instance. So that's a really good development, and it gives me a lot of hope for the late game here. And that's really what you have to do. When you're playing on a high difficulty in Civ, I find that really you're in it for the long haul. You're not going to win quickly, and you're not going to be ahead for a really long time. But what you can do is just focus on playing well, doing things right, making smart plays, and then everything should eventually fall into place for the end game. Now, looking at city-states, I would like to grab one of these guys. We can probably steal Tyre right here, which is awesome. But looking at our other city-states, I just want to make sure they're all good, and they are. Vancouver we're probably going to pick up outright when this quest ends in 4 turns. Right? Yeah, basically. So I'll give a small gift to them, I think. Prague. I'd like to get Prague, but they're really far away and I can't do that quest without making a huge effort. Geneva we're about to solidify a relationship with. I think Tyre is the pick, honestly. But we need a little bit more gold to pull it off, so we won't do it yet. We'll hold out for now. How long does that quest last, by chance? Long. Okay, so we're fine there. I will need to up my gold output a little bit, though, because I'm down to 23 at the moment. No, I'm not doing that. So maybe we'll send one of these trade units to a city-state. Maybe we'll send this cargo ship coming out in Trumpville to a city-state or something. Yeah, you know what? We're going to send it to Carthage. Because it's going to get pressure in Carthage, and it's going to be an even trade on science per turn, and we need a little bit more money to continue to buy off city-states. Besides, it's Trumpville. You got to make money. Anyway, we're at 5 out of 5 on trade units, which is a positive. Glad we got that done. Is there anything we can do for production? Yes, we can do a forge. And since our production is so bad, I'm tempted, but I'd like to continue to push gold, so we're going to do the market first. And then over here, let's do the stable, because our production is still pretty bad across the board. I'm going to try changing this home city to Trumpville, because I want to get more food to the capital. Luxury resource, it's not bad, but I have 2 spices, and I would rather have happiness, so let's do cotton. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. So that keeps our happiness in pretty darn good shape. Geneva is in awe of us. Kuala Lumpur, not so much, because Portugal is a powerhouse. But we're still in a pretty good shape with all of these guys, which is awesome. We're about to grab Vancouver. I think I'm just going to focus on them. Tyre, I'll wait for a little bit longer to try to do that. We can get more food to the capital, so that's awesome, because I would like to get it growing more. Size 15 isn't great. It's not bad, but it's not awesome. You took from Tyre. Oh, man. Oh, crap. This is bad. Ooh, I was not expecting this play. Crap. This is really bad. Okay. So Tyre is a city-state that we are currently hoping to steal away from Ethiopia, right? With our, because gold gifts have been increased in effectiveness, it's a great time to make a play. But if we secure that option by saying you will pay for this, we are seriously risking Carthage coming after us. And so, since they do have probably a bigger army than us, and they're right on our border, that's a serious risk to incur. And it's probably going to set us back long term. I think we have to play it safe, man. I think we have to play it safe. I mean, I'm gonna get Vancouver, so we'll get the benefit there. And I really don't think that we can afford to make that play otherwise. That's Laventa? Is that the one? Yes, okay. Has that updated? Yeah, Tyre is angry, it's unfortunate. It doesn't say they request assistance. Maybe it hasn't updated, or maybe it got resolved, I don't know. We're on Porcelain Tower. Still 24 turns to do that. Crap. Okay, we'll do the Ironworks first. Get our production going really strong here. That should be big. Declaration of Friendship. This is dangerous because they seem kind of aggressive in this game. We'll do it because I really don't want them trying to kill me. And I don't think they've really angered anybody. But still, it's a little bit worrying. Anyway, looking at Ethiopia, we need 3 influence to overtake them, so we're just going to do a quick gift of 250 gold to secure the alliance. That brings us up to 4 city-state allies, which means we now have a considerable lead over everybody else. It's going to boost our faith and culture outputs, presumably. Oh, they give us food, right. But that's more food for the capital, which is helpful. And then Prague, how far out are we there? 91, okay, so that's not a good target. Tyre just got secured by Ethiopia, so that's a little bit rough, but we're not in terrible shape here. I'm not too disappointed about how things are going on the city-state front. Research agreement? No, I want to get some gold going again, because I just burned a little bit on that Vancouver deal. Trumpville is starving. What happened? Okay, the trade unit stopped coming. Okay, that's it. That's all. Got it. Okay, no big deal. Anyway, Trumpville, for being such a terrible city when it was founded, is actually starting to look a little bit better. It's still not great, but it's certainly not bad, and that's good. Let's see. Oh, we're still doing chances for great profits. I really need to hit the industrial era here. And I'm about to get it with scientific theory. So that's really exciting. Things are starting to look up. Something that I think I ought to do, though, real quick. Antwerp is bankrupt. Okay. This is a good opportunity to get some influence. We're going to do this. They want a gift of gold. I'm going to do a big play here. 500 gold. And that gets us 60 influence. Okay. That's really solid. So that's going to give us friend status, a lot of influence with them, and it means long-term we have a pretty good chance at overtaking Ethiopia and getting yet another city-state ally. So hopefully that turns out well for us. And then one other thing that I wanted to do here, I could do this. The lighthouse isn't a bad idea. One thing that I was going to do is I'm going to upgrade my triremes to caravels when we get the money. Because we do have 2 coastal cities, and I need at least a couple naval units, since I'm right near Carthage, to protect myself. Carthage and Portugal are friends. Excellent! I am friends with the friend of the #1 player. That is absolutely fantastic. Okay. Sovereignty I could do, but I want to go down humanism so I can get free thought. That'll be a bigger science boost in the long term. Let's pick up the forge, get some more production going, and I think that's going to have to do it for today, guys. We're just about out of time. We'll maybe wait here to upgrade one of our triremes, or possibly overtake Ethiopia for Antwerp. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see, how much does a gold give? Oh, 250 isn't enough, never mind. Okay, maybe we won't be doing that this episode. But I would like to get these triremes upgraded. I'm down with being friends with Sweden. That's awesome. Their Nobel Prize ability means better great people generation for us when we're friends with them. So that's awesome. Super excited to see that. And we're 9 turns away from scientific theory, guys. Things are really looking great. I know it doesn't look like they're going to be that good, on the leaderboard. But if you think about it, it's actually not that bad. What is risky is that we still are not that well situated on military, despite the fact that Carthage is the #1 in soldiers. That is worrying, I will admit, but we do have a pretty good bottleneck right here where they have to come up if they're going to attack by land. And if they're going to attack by sea, frankly, I haven't seen that many ships. So, overall, I think it's been a good game so far. I think we have a pretty good shot at pulling out the win. Not doing open borders. And that's where we're going to leave it for today, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did. This has been the Chaldonut speaking. Goodbye, friends. And I will see you all next time with some more Civilization 5.